And that's the thing about bondage. A lot of people don't know that they're in it because it feels so good. You know, like something that you feel like you can't live without, but you don't know how to let it go. You feel like, if I don't do this anymore, then what? Like for me, I was in that relationship and it was just like, if I get out of this relationship, then what do I do? Where do I go? Who do I, what do I do? You know, what do I do? Like, I'm gonna be alone, I'm gonna be single. I'm the oldest, so my siblings gonna look at me like I'm a failure, I'm a loser, I'm going back home to my mom. Like, yeah. And then eventually I was like, you know what? I remember having peace before I was with this man. I remember peace. And I had a daughter. And I said, she's going to experience a woman who is constantly being mistreated by her father while he tries to uplift and treat her like a queen, because he did want to, you know, be nice to our daughter, but he had no regard for me. And it's like, that's kind of stupid, because yeah, you may treat her like that, but she'll be okay with accepting that from the next man. And when I thought about it, and I said, I couldn't sit here and watch my own daughter accept that from a man. Baby, that moved me like nothing else. It moved me like nothing else. I also had a feeling in my spirit that, you know, I kept getting talked to about SIDS, right? And it was like, I kept getting the feeling like, if I stay in this relationship, then she will be taken away from me. Because the whole time that I was pregnant with her, I prayed to God for her life, because before her I had a miscarriage. So I prayed to God for her life, that I was giving her life away to God, to sacrifice to God, right? And each year, each month, he's gotten me closer to him. He draws me closer to him, right? So when she came, I kept hearing more and more about SIDS. So I'm like, you know, and I was stressed out. I was going through so much. We was arguing. Like the first week out of the hospital, we were arguing, me and my child's father. And you know, it just got to a point where I was just like, you know what? I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I can't live with you. I can't nothing. So probably a week out of the hospital, I went to go stay with my mom for a week. Then I went back to our house to live together, me and my baby daddy. Stayed with him for 3 weeks, and then we got into a big argument. And I had my moving truck there that weekend, and I was done. 3 years of being together, 2 years of living together. After having her, I said, I can't let her experience this woman that's chasing after a man, that's begging for love, that's more concerned with the relationship than I am with raising my child or my own happiness, for that matter. And so that is why I had to leave. The money was not right. And you know, he was the type that, listen, he would take, whatever he needed so that he can get his liquor, you know, and that was it. He wasn't physically abusive. Well, we did fight sometimes, but you know, I would nuck if you buck, okay? But anyways, that's not the point of this video. But yeah, you know, he was more mentally abusive. And then if you're talking to me like that, and my daughter's hearing it, but yeah, you're not talking to her like that, and you're not getting it, we can't communicate and things of that nature. And you know, you're just like, well, we just have to be good, we just have to be, you know, on each other's good side. But you never know when you're on that person's bad side. So it was just too much, you know. You want your kids to experience the happy, peaceful, loving side of you, not the one that's craving for love, that's trying to get somebody to reason and understand and communicate. Listen, do this for you. And if you don't do it for your kids, do it for your kids first. Then it will turn out to be like, I did this for me. I did this because God wanted me to do this. He didn't want me to live that life. That wasn't the life he had planned for me. So I had to listen to the call. And when I say, y'all, living my best life, the one that God picked out for me, better than I could ever even imagine, think, or ask for. Because I stepped out there, because I believed that when I stepped, that he would catch me. And it seemed like when you step out, you falling. Everything crumbling around you. You crying, you depressed. But I promise you, pray to the Father. Pray to the Father. It may take some years for you to get to feeling back to yourself, but pray. keep the faith. You'll come out.